Hi guys, if you read the title, if the title's, I think it's going to be, you can always come to me for help, and if it's not, don't worry. But some girls in high school, they said, wherever, some girls in high school, or in university or whatever, whether you do after primary school or after that grade or something, some of them get bullied. Now, it's completely normal, but I never got bullied, but I got sad. What that means is I felt like no one wanted me, and I felt like I wanted to die. Like, it was better if I died, and everything. And now I look at that, I'm like, why did I think that? There's no reason to think that at all. My life is worth living. And so is yours. If you're ever feeling sad or down, I know there's quite a few of us, but not as much as 7 million, like 10 million, but that's absolutely fine. I'm not expecting much because I'm only a 10-year-old. I'm only 11-year-old really, and I expect that, and you know, it's normal to have like not very many followers and everything. Like, there's no reason to be upset about how many followers you have, but the only problem I have is what I had was feeling sad all the time, and it is horrible to feel. And I know what it's like. If you do feel sad all the time and if you feel that you're not wanted, don't worry. Everyone's been there. It's like a video game if you think of it. It's basically the things get harder and harder, but they get harder all of the time. It's like there's not one thing. But it's just like, I'm gonna be just like, oh, this is so easy and everything. No, it's always the hardest thing to do. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I've been there before. And it's completely nothing to be embarrassed about, don't worry. But it's just something that people don't really like talking about, and I think if you don't like talking about it, don't talk about it. But no, I always think, oh well, if they like talking about it, that's completely up to them and all. But I'd say it's best to talk about it than it is to like hide. And you know, always talk to a trusted adult or anyone like that. Sometimes you feel like you can't trust anyone, and you just feel you can't trust any person in your family, in everything, and you just feel like you're trapped, and it doesn't feel very nice. And it's like, why are you like that and everything? And yeah, it's just not nice. And people do always ask people, like, why are you like that and everything? I'm like, mind your own business now. And if you feel sad, talk to a trusted adult or your best friend. Now what I did was I texted my best friend, and then I texted my best friend, and then she was like, okay, do you want to FaceTime? I was like, yeah, sure, and everything. We were talking, and then for some reason I had that mental breakdown, and it's completely normal to like cry and everything. It's completely normal to do everything. Anything you think isn't normal, it's completely normal to do. Now, if you feel like there's no point living anymore, and if you feel like that, and talk and try to get some help. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but if you feel that you want to kill yourself, feel that you want to die, I don't care if I get demonetized or this video taken down. I'm just trying to help people. If you feel that you want to die, if you feel like there's no point in living anymore, please get some help. You have such a good life ahead of you, and you don't know what's coming up. And say if your birthday soon, that your family could have organised a special birthday party or anything, special event, and then bam, you can't go to it anymore because you're depressed and you feel like not living anymore. I'm not saying that don't be depressed, I'm not saying that at all, but what I am saying, please if you can, try not to be sad. And if you're sad about a family member or what they've done to you, or if it's someone who passed away, I know what's that like. I've been there and everything. But whatever happens, just stay strong, and you can do all of everything that you think you can do. That's number one tip. Was believe in yourself, because you can do it, and at the end of the day, there's no one here to say that you can't, unless that's you. You feel, oh, I can't do this, can't do that, but you can do anything you put your mind to. Obviously, if you put your mind to it, obviously you're not gonna do it because you haven't put your mind to it. But if, say, you I don't know, say you just flushed something off over your head that wasn't very good and wasn't like the best, I wouldn't expect anything for you to do anything. Like, no offense or anything, but if you don't try and do something, that means that basically you can't. It doesn't mean anything, but if you don't try and do it, there's always a chance that you won't be able to do it. There's always a missed opportunity that you always miss. So take every opportunity that you take, and don't be shy and everything. And when you're in public places, don't feel insecure. I still do feel insecure and everything when I'm out in public, when people are looking at me and everything, but don't. There's no need to. You're beautiful the way you are, and there's absolutely no need to feel like that at all. And it's just the way that you look at your body, that's all. No one else looks at you strangely. If you see someone staring at you, stare at them back. Or just give them a nice, fluently aggressive, wave. That, kind of like, don't stare at me, love, otherwise I'll kill you. No, I'm kidding. But, like, just give them a wave and just say, like, what you're looking at and stuff. And if they don't answer, just then stare at them back. No, I'm kidding. Don't stare at anyone. It may make them feel insecure. And if you feel insecure about your own body, don't make fun of other people's body. If you feel sad all the time, don't make people feel sad. Don't bully them. Don't bully anyone. If you're depressed, don't make other people depressed. I'm sorry and all that, but you don't want other people to go through what you're going through, especially that your mum and dad, or family members, or friends, or anyone. But that's what will happen if you mean to them, or even, well, if you mean to them to an extent, and even if you decide to take your own life, they will go through what you went through every single day. They will miss you more and more every single day, and they will go through the exact same thing as you went through. So please, don't do it. I know there's 19 of us, and no 10 million, no 100 million. We're no Mr. Beast, no PewDiePie, no Jacksepticeye, we're no Shane Dawson, we're no Liza Koshy. But together we can get the word out. If you tell your friend, oh, this person said that, it's like, oh, okay. And if they don't say it, that's completely fine. You don't have to tell anyone. You don't have to tell anyone. Just share this to some of your friends. You don't have to you can dislike all you want. Comment all mean comments. I don't care. But just be nice to other people that you know. And, well, be nice to everyone, really. But if you feel insecure about your own body, please don't make other people feel insecure by staring at them or calling them ugly. Now, I got this one girl in my class who's really mean and everything. And she's just like, oh, you're so ugly, oh, you're so mean and everything. But I think she doesn't like it because she's not very nice, and I don't think she was, I don't know. But she is a bit spoiled because she has a huge house and everything, and she just thinks, oh, I'm the queen of the world. Oh, I can do whatever I want, I can bully whoever I want to. No, you can't. You might have a lot of money, love, but you know that doesn't mean you have a lot of niceness. And money can't buy happiness, and money can't buy anything. It can't buy stuff. It can buy cars, toys, food, drink, everything you need. It can it can buy, but it can't buy love, it can't buy affection, and it definitely can't buy niceness. And also it can't buy affection and love and forgiveness if you're so mean to a person every single day that, you know, they can't forgive you. And I just don't find it very nice when people bully people to an extent where they can't forgive them, and then they're all like, oh, forgive me, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, because why do I have to forgive them if they're being mean to me, and if they're just going to be mean to me again? That's my biggest point, and that's my biggest pet peeve, is if someone's like mean to you and stuff like so bad that you would definitely not forgive them. Then they beg for forgiveness, and then you say no, and then they're just mean to you all over again. Why give them forgiveness if they're just going to be mean to you like literally a second after? Also, I'm looking at a fly flying around, seeing where I was going, so I'm not looking at you guys on purpose. I'm not looking straight into the camera. But all I can say is that please don't go to an extent where you feel like you don't need to live anymore. And also, don't be mean, don't be bratty, don't be anything. Just live a good life, be nice, and love who you want to love. That's number one. And also number two, number three. There's a load of things that apply to life, but one of them's love. You don't always have to love someone, you don't have to be in a relationship with them, but you have to have, or even have a family. You just have to like have loved someone once in your life, or for a couple of times. And yeah, that's all really. And yeah, it's love, affection, happiness, and everything, healthiness. So please don't feel ashamed of your body. Please don't feel ashamed of who you are, because you're perfect the way you are, and you really don't need to be changed. Thank you so much for watching, if you did watch, and if you didn't, that's completely fine. But if you didn't watch, you wouldn't be able to see this part, so don't know. Oh, that's my ugly nail, which I just done a video on. I don't know why I'm just doing this. Get away. Not you. Oh no. I actually need to change you around. But what I'm trying to say is I don't know. Just don't be mean to each other, and be nice, be happy, and just help each other. If you know people people, be nice to them. Obviously everyone knows one person in their life at least, or they've known them. They don't always have to know them. I have this one BFF, this one best friend, yeah, BFF, and she's so nice, she's so everything, but sometimes I feel like I'm kind of like taking over her life, so yay. But yeah, but I will. Bye. I'll go now. Bye.